this is my segment of my 2 cents. That's the name of it. That's what it's going to be every time something in pop culture happens that I feel that I want to talk about and share my thoughts about. This is when it's called My 2 Cents. And this one is about the none other than Christopher Maurice Brown. Where do we begin? Where do we begin? Where do we begin? So, if you don't know, I am Team Breezy all day. I have been Team Breezy oh since yo days, okay? Take you down days. Run it days. Since he was this hay. Okay. I've been Team Breezy since he came out. We pretty much damn near grew up together. I'm 36. No, 37. Okay, I'm 37. Chris just turned 34. So we pretty much have grown up together. I love Chris Brown. I just do. Always have. I follow his career. I've watched him blossom. I know pretty much everything that he has gone through in his lifetime. I am Team Breezy all day. I am a Capricorn. He's a Taurus. We're matched astrologically. I always believed in my head that one day we was gonna meet. We was gonna be a family. He's probably the one of the sexiest men walking this planet to me. Like, I just want to be clear, or that I am Team Breezy, so nobody will get up on here and be talking. I am Team Breezy, okay? But I'm also Team Usher, and I was Team Usher way before I was Team Breezy, okay? And I can't prove I live in Vegas, and and I didn't. I wanted to go to the festival, but I couldn't go to the festival. So um, I was very disappointed that I couldn't go to the festival. To find out my ex husband was working the whole shebang. He was with Jermaine Dupri the whole weekend. That's another story. Okay. So if I would have known that he was having a birthday party out here, it was a surprise birthday party. But if I would have known that he was a surprise birthday party, I probably would have went. I probably would have called in from work and said, "Fuck work, I want to go to the party. I want to see Chris Brown. I wanted to see what was going on. I wanted to be a part of the festivities. I just want to just be clear. Just want to be clear. But to find out what happened, I just was instantly disappointed. I was instantly disappointed because this is Team Breezy. Like, Chris, come on. How many times do we have to make these same mistakes? Why do we have to make these same mistakes? Chris is not allowed, because of his history, to react in a negative manner, no matter how much he gets mad. He cannot, especially not towards women. Like, he's not allowed to act like a jerk towards a woman. He just can't, because of his history. And somebody needs to tell him what it is. Somebody needs to tell him the truth at this point, before he gets counseled in this era of cancel culture. They can counsel you and you can never bounce back. The problem with Chris is, no matter what he has gone through, Team Breezy has been there to support him no matter what. He hasn't lost anything. He was still able to have a successful career. He's still able to tour the world. He's still able to do whatever he wants to do. Like, I think he just this year began to be able to tour out of the country because of what happened with Rihanna. I said, I think this is the first time when he just went on tour around the world. I don't even think he was able to do that until now. So you're about to throw all of that back away because of your violent temper. And I was reading the comments on some of these videos that I saw. Other Taurus people, well, Taurus men, was like, "Oh, that's the bull in him. When we get mad, we just get mad." I'm gonna need Taurus men and women to stop using that as an excuse to enable his behavior. I've dated two Taurus men, so I know that what he's saying, how Chris is acting, is how they act. Like, I know this is how they act. I dated two, so I know they're unhinged. They get out of control. Their temper is like no other. I am very aware of that. I dated two, and I said I vow I probably would never date another one. I will fuck one because they're the best to ever do it. But I probably will never date one. They're just too violent, okay? So I'm like, so his behavior is intolerable. He cannot do certain things towards women. Now, if he did it towards a man, that's one thing. But if he's doing it towards women, you just cannot when you have the the stigma around you that you are a woman beater in the first place, that you cannot control yourself in the first place, that you are an abuser in the first place, and then the story comes out that you see Tiana Taylor and you disrespect her, calling her bitches instead. You can't do that, and you wonder why Usher intervened to trying to tell you to calm down or whatever the story was. Calm down, bro. Calm down. You can't do that. And then to turn around, if these reports are true, we will never know if it's true unless a video surface showing the altercation. Somebody speaks about it. If Tiana comes out and say that this did happen, we did get into an altercation. If somebody doesn't say anything, this is going to go away. If somebody say something or a video surfaces, which sadly I hope it does, because Chris, as much as I love him, needs a reality check. He needs to see that his behavior isn't isn't tolerated anymore. Like, we're not gonna just allow you to do whatever you want to do. You are 30, finna be 35-year-old man. So at some point, you need to be responsible for your actions. The stuff that you do should not be enabled by anybody, your team or anybody else. And for the moment you left the party, and my first question when I heard this, I said, "Where was Usher's team? Where was Usher's security?" But I believe these damn men, so Usher didn't think nothing was finna happen. He's not finna go out here and calm my little brother down, and ain't no scuffle finna happen. I don't think he was even. I don't even think that probably even crossed his mind. If a scuffle really did happen, I don't even think that's crossed his mind. To turn around, and if he did get beat up by Chris and his crew, I would just throw Chris all the way away. Like, I totally would throw him just away, because Usher threw you a party, invited all of your peers, tried to get you to calm down because knowing your history, he's steady looking out for you. He brought you on stage in Vegas for his show. He's still on stage and giving you flowers. He's in interviews telling you, "That's my little brother. I love Chris." In support of him, no matter what. For you to turn around and physically assault the same person, because you don't have too many peers in the music industry as it is, who actually rocks with you. You know what I'm saying? Who actually rocks with you like Usher do. You don't have that. You've been blackballed throughout the damn industry. You can't go to any of the award shows. You don't get any awards, even though you have great music. You know, No Influence was a bomb song that totally should have won a Grammy. But he constantly is looked over because of his behavior. And I believe if none of this would have happened, if his image wouldn't have been tampered with, or he would have had so many Grammys and all these awards all over his house, like, he would have had so many things. But because he exhibit such violent outbursting behaviors, it diminishes his talent. Even though we know he's talented, he can dance, he can sing, he can write, he can make music in his sleep. We know this, but until he gets it together with his attitude, he's never going to move forward in his career. He's going to be exactly the same, in exactly the same place, and eventually people is going to be tired of that behavior, and they're not going to work with him. They're not going to do nothing. Do you see how quickly the baby was the biggest rap artist in the world at one point in time? He said one thing and he can't get it back. He can't even sell new tickets. I don't even think people buy his albums anymore. And I was a huge baby fan. I just completely lost interest. I had nothing to do with cancel culture, but I just completely lost interest in the baby. So it's just, I love Chris. I really love him. I really do. I see his picture all through our airport every day. When I'm walking through airport through work, I see his picture. I go over there, just want to kiss it every single day when I see it. He's a beautiful specimen of a man. But he has to get it together in order to continue on in this business. Before he can't do anything ever, before even Team Breezy began to turn on him. I think the best thing that a video or anything never surfaces. If something surfaces, if a video even pop up online about him and Usher, if something ever surfaces showing that that actually took place, because as long as we don't see it, this is just a rumor, right? If as long as it's not proven, it's just a rumor. Even though it's a disgusting rumor, it's just a rumor. But if, and I say if, and he better pray that nobody ever have a video or nothing ever pops up online. Oh, I need to clear my nose. I think at that very moment, his uh his um his life as he know it as Christopher Maurice Brown, the R&B superstar, will be over, because I don't think fans, even like for myself, will be able to get over seeing Chris Brown fight Usher and bloody his nose, or let his team or whoever allegedly did it, and we see it on film. I don't think his career will be able to handle another blow like that. I don't think he will be able to survive it, because Usher is a jewel to this community. He's respected in this community, and we love Usher in this community. He don't have no drama. He don't have no issues. He's not problematic. He's a grown man who minds his business. And if this actually happened, I really don't think Chris Brown would be able to bounce back from it. So he better pray his lucky stars that nobody, I do mean nobody, ever see a video, or no one has ever recorded it, that was between him, Usher, and his crew. And at this point, she say, if nothing pops up online. But if something ever pops up online, I think at that very moment, Chris Brown's career would be over, because he would be banned completely, blackballed completely, probably from every artist he's ever worked with. Will never probably forgive Chris for that. I don't think there's nothing he probably would be able to say, because all them people in Atlanta, all them artists in Atlanta, they are like a clique, you know. They're all Ludacris, Usher, Jermaine Dupri, Candy, the brand, all them live in Atlanta. Ti, Tiny, I mean, they all know each other. I think if something pops up online, I think that at that very moment, literally, that would be the end of his career. I do believe it. I truly 100% believe it. So this message is to Chris. I love you as a Team Breezy. I love you as a fan. But I'm not a stan. I am truly a fan of you who loves you dearly. And I hope this never sees the light of the day, because I want to continue to watch you win. I love to see you flourishing. I do all of that. I don't want to see nothing actually happen to you, to the point where you lose everything because of your damn temper. If you on alcohol, that's one thing. If you do drugs, because allegedly you do whatever it is you do, I have no, that ain't none of my business what you do in your personal life. What you snort, what you take, what you whatever, that ain't none of my business. Nor do I care. I'm more interested in your your decision making. And dealing with a Taurus myself before, the only way to get through to the two that I actually dated was you literally have to match their energy to get them to listen. Because they when they get in their head and they think they right, it's a wrap. It is literally a wrap. That you can't tell them nothing. You have to literally match the energy. So somebody literally have to yell at Chris for him to understand you are fucking up. And I would love to be that person. If I was close to him, I would snatch him by the shirt and yell at his ass because that's literally how I had to get through to the two men that I dated. I had to literally yell. Keenan, I had to yell, and he would like literally stop talking. They respond to like that kind of stuff. I don't know why they do, but they respond to you matching their energy. So it's weird, but I don't know. That's their still. So somebody needs to snatch Chris up and yell at his ass so he can get it. Maybe his mama can do it. Somebody need to do it. One of his baby mamas needs. Somebody need to do it. Anywho, that's it. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. I hope it's not true. Again, I hope it never see the light of day because if it does, I think Chris Brown's career's over. Share, comment, share, and subscribe if you agree. If you disagree, I'm interested in knowing why you disagree. If you do, I'm interested in knowing that you do. Please do not comment on my nose because I see it. I see it. I don't know why. Whatever. I'm trying to keep my nose there, okay? So y'all will look up my nostrils. It's not cute. So I'm about to go blow my nose or whatever. But anyway, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm about to do a cleaning video. It's not much to clean, but it's Monday. I usually do my cleaning on Mondays. I'm about to record this video, certain rooms, and then I'm gonna put that up. I think that'll be my blogs for the month of June. So yeah, again, like, comment, share, subscribe. See you guys in my cleaning video. Bye.